Hey everybody, we're back, and this is Aiko from my channel's Aiko Art, Tarot, and Oracle Reviews. And I want to show you guys, I was going through my tarot decks and my Oracle decks, and I was looking for, hey, what do I want to present next? I have, I think, I don't know, close to 120 tarot decks and about 45 oracle decks. And I've been watching a lot of videos where they are like pairing oracle decks with tarot decks, and so I was kind of looking through mine to see how that would work. I probably can tell you this: I have been a collector longer than I have been a reader. Even though I might do a daily card draw for myself, and then I'll look up in the guidebook, or I'll look up the meaning, the typical Rider-Waite-Smith meanings of the cards, which I've kind of come very close to memorizing most of those. Although I want to read intuitively for myself more than I do looking up meanings. But anyway, what I was wanting to talk about wasn't so much the pairing up, because I think that's going to come a little bit later, although I really love the concept. But as I was going through my tarot decks, I came across a few that I do not resonate with. And even though they are in my collection, there's something about them that I don't like, whereas I really do like some of my other ones. And I'm going to show you a deck today that I don't resonate with, and I've had it a while, but it's a 2012. I probably picked it up at a bookstore in Navasota, Texas. I'm trying to I really can't remember exactly where I got this one, but I love all things witchy. I collect witches. I have all kinds of neat things in my collection that has to do with witches. And I have an altar, and I collect crystals and all types of things. I'm kind of eclectic in that way, that I like gnomes and witches and troll dolls and fairies and dragons and those types of things. But anyway, this particular tarot deck is illustrated by Mark Evans. It's by Ellen Dugan, who is, it's Witch Ellen Dugan. On the back, it tells us a little bit about this deck, and then I will get into why the deck is not for me. Now, when I say that a deck is not for me, that's exactly what I mean. It could be for you. It could be for somebody else. It could be their favorite deck. We're all drawn to different things for different reasons at different times. But this one is, it says, Enter the World of the Witch, which I love. And I like, anybody that knows me knows I like all things witchy. But it says here, the Hierophant becomes the High Priest, the Wheel of Fortune becomes the Wheel of the Year, and Judgment becomes Karma. This stunning deck, designed by highly respected Witch Ellen Dugan, is based on the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck and is filled with images that speak to today's magical practitioner. Featuring the vibrant artwork of award-winning artist Mark Evans, Witch's Tarot is the perfect combination of tarot and the craft. Now, it has nothing to do with like when they rename suits, or they rename the court cards, or the major arcana cards sometimes get renamed. That's not why this deck does not resonate with me. So let me zoom back out, and let's get inside, and let me show you why. All right, I could almost tell from the moment that I opened the box that it wasn't going to be happening for me. I love the book. I love the box. The guidebook is fabulous. We'll look at that in a moment. These are the cards. The backs are very beautiful. It's got the the lift ribbon inside. I like everything about everything I see here. So let's get into what I see and why I don't like it. Or it's not that I don't like it. It's just something about it doesn't go for me because of one major reason. The book is real nice. It is in black and white. I don't ever mind that. But, and the write-ups are very, very good. But there is one thing about it that is going to change things up for me personally. And so I'm going to set that to the side so I can kind of get into the cards. Okay, back to getting our cards out. And I'll pull them out. They are lovely cards. The cardstock is very nice. It's a little on the thinner side, but that makes for very good, shuffling. These cards are very smooth and they will spread out nicely for you, which is nice. They're a very good size, so they're easy shuffler, which is nice as well. So all of those things considered, they're nice. Here's what I don't like, that's me. Okay, so let's zoom in on a few of these cards. And some of you may feel the same way I do. I don't know. Everything in this card that is artwork is gorgeous. Beautiful. I love the way the titles are at the bottom. I love all of this fantastic artwork. What I don't like is photorealism. This is a photograph of a man's face placed on this beautiful artwork. Why? His hand is real. His hands are real and his face is real. Everything else is artwork. That's just odd for me personally. Now I don't know, for you it might not be. Every card is the same. I love this Fool's card. This Fool card is beautiful, but it's photorealism. It does something for me because cards that have a real person's face, it's like, I don't know. It's like, could be somebody that I recognize. Here's another one. I can't. It doesn't photo. My camera doesn't. I'll get a little bit closer. My camera doesn't focus in. I could lower my camera down, and it probably would do. But let me get into some that. Okay, here's another one. Okay, really like this Justice card, but this lady's arms and her hands and her arm are photographs, and her face is a photograph. This is not photographed. This is painted. Everything else. I'm not sure about her foot. That's a little bit hard to tell, but let's go through a few. So this is beautiful. Here's another one. This guy looks like cut out of a magazine or something. I don't know if these people actually posed for these or if the artist just found. Okay, this is a great representation of what I'm talking about. It's a real cat. It's a photograph of a cat. This lady is photographed face, but all the rest of everything is artwork. Now there's a type of collage going on, I am sure, with these, but the faces, in this case, I guess her whole body except for the mermaid stuff. Hermit card's okay. Okay, here we go. This guy looks like he could just be on a beer commercial or something. I don't know. The Seven of Swords. All of the cards that follow the Rider-Waite-Smith are perfect. I mean, this is typically what you see in the Seven of Swords card. You would know that without even having a title there. This is beautiful. Okay, 3 of Cups. We know that's a 3 of Cups. It's usually three women or 3 people with 3 cups, community, teamship, teamwork. But these ladies, they look like they are in costumes, like that they all work at the plant or at the corporate oil company, and they decided to dress up like this or something. The faces just, I don't know. It's because when I look at these faces, they possibly could remind me of somebody, which makes reading the card for me a very big distraction. Let's go some more. Oh, see? Same here. Photorealism is just difficult comparing it to, let me just take some more, then I'll try to, but look at the beautiful Tower card. When it was left with artwork, it's fine. But when you bring photorealism in, this one's not too bad. There's just enough in here, though, that and like the 3 of Swords is beautiful. But when I bring in these real faces, wish I could get them a little bit closer for you to see. They're distracting for me. I was trying to get another one that you could, I'm going to set those to the side. I'm just going to try to find some more that are, now if it's the back of somebody like this, that's fine. That looks good. I really like that. Like this guy. I don't know. This one, not so much. He looks like his face is actually artwork. And I am so much more attracted to that than I am if I am seeing one like this. That could be your brother. Kid in high school. Boy down the street. Guy on the news. I don't know. Just, if you disagree, say in the comments. Tell me in your comments why this one, beautiful. Look at the dragons. I guess the guy up there has a photorealistic face, but it's so small I can't really tell. This one, no. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork all the way around. And then, look. So, that's where I'm going to stop with. Look at this one. That's just comical to me. All right, that's where I'm going to stop with this deck. I'm not going to spend any more time on it. I really would love to have and hear your comments about this. I don't want to get this one too long. I'm not going to spend any particularly lengthy time talking about it or celebrating it because it's just one that's in my collection. I'm not probably going to use this one because every time I see it, I want to like almost laugh about it. Doesn't resonate with me to be one that I would use for personal use. I may eventually rehome this one even. So comment for me and let me know what you think.